no problems with that.
A top-notch team to win this one.
Are you ready to hunt?
When I open my heart,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, Thor, let me see the hammer.
No.
I just want to see if it'll charge up my gun.
when I open my arms.
Come on!
Dude.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's my weekend? Great. WrestleMania, bro. Fucking ridiculous weekend.
I like hanging around Groot because he gets me.
How about you, Sun God?
Glad to help.
Is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Talk to me about it. It sounded fun. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous in a good way. How do we feel also about Raw? That's what he said. The Raw after WrestleMania was ridiculous. Shout out Braun Breaker, bro.
We got company.
When I open my arms, it's everything. I always gotta go cleaning. I understand, bro. Roll me some Raw, but the dog's in the building. Are there any dogs in the building? Oop. Are there any dogs barking in Las Vegas? Damn. Damn. Aligning with Paul Heyman is crazy, bro.
We are only given so many chances to shine.
But night one ended the best way it possibly could have. Let's be 100% honest. Remember he was saying heels, Rusev is a big heel? I don't know shit about Rusev. That was one of the few moments where I was like, I don't know who this is, so I don't care that this is happening. No disrespect to Rusev whatsoever, but I'm like, I don't know who this is. This was one of the segments of WWE I was not actively watching. Yeah. Like, because genuinely, nothing against him. It was just like, this is a moment I'm sure some of the OGs are having, but this is not a moment for me. There's a very large gap in like my understanding of WWE. It's like 2006 and back, maybe like 2008. So maybe like 2008 down to like 2000. So like the super old OG guys, and then like 2023 and up. So So I'm like, Rusev? U.S. title match with Cena at WrestleMania 31. The U.S. version was dope. Okay, noted.
Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, it was just weird because he pops up in the middle of this tag match to do what? Like, he pops up in the middle of this tag match. Rating of the weekend on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, night 1, 8 out of 10. Night 2, like 6 out of 10. Because the more I like watch and think about night 2, night 2 kind of like, I hate that my problem with like the whole John Cena thing is that like the problem with it is that he's right, you know? It's like wrestling fans don't know what they want, and like his whole gimmick right now is literally just proving that correctly. And I think that's causing like a running problem with like how wrestling as a like medium of consumption is going to exist. Like, people are booing the guys that they loved for the past like 5-10 years. They're like, you know, cheering the guys they've been booing for the past 5 years. Like, you guys don't know that like we're supposed to hate Dominic Mysterio, quote unquote, supposed to. But like everyone's cheering him now, and he didn't have a babyface turn. He is still a heel. Like, people are cheering on heels and people are booing baby faces, and I'm like, this is kind of the origin of why John Cena became a heel in the first place. You motherfuckers were telling him like you can't wrestle and all that other shit, and like the consumption of wrestling changed as a whole then, right? Like, so like night 1 was good because it went along with like the unpredictability of wrestling. Because, bro, I think every belt that night changed hands except for Tiffany Stratton's belt. Which was great, you know, like I wanted to see some, you know, changes in the organization of, you know, the WWE. But at the same time, like, my opinions are not the popular opinions. Like, I am quite literally one of probably the most inconsistent, like, God, I fucking hate this game. My opinions are probably like one of the most inconsistent when it comes to like what I like about the current state of wrestling. I just like what would shake the table the most. And a lot of the stuff that would shake the table right now is just like the quick, interesting shit and none of the long-term story shit. I like night 1, 6 out of 10, but night 1 was an 8. I'm a part of the problem because I like night 1. Wait, you like night 1 or night 2? You said night 1 twice, so I don't know which one you actually meant. God, this game is so fucking bad. You liked night 2? Oh, okay, yeah, you're a part of the problem. Why did you like night 2 though?
Only 60 seconds left.
There's nobody mind control. Why did you like night 2?
We are only given so many chances.
The women that let me win in the IC title match. IC title match.
Down to 30 seconds.
Never miss.
You mean the triple threat?
One final push.
My spear. Tremble before blast.
The final 10 seconds.
You are not my kind of king or god.
Chifa Chung-ho.
You'll have to keep fighting until
The IC Fatal 4-way. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. Okay, got you. Dog, I cannot fucking tell what is going on right now.
Your powers are mine.
against the world. Double kill.
I think 6 out of 10 because of... Let me think. I gotta go through the whole card. Okay, night 1, the United States Championship, great match. World Heavyweight Championship, great match. Personally, a lot of people on the internet might disagree, but I don't give a fuck what the internet says when it comes to wrestling, especially. What else? The IC Fatal 4-way was great. Maybe 6 is a hard take because I'm kind of like rating the ending. I rate it as an overall like an overall show, not the independent moments within the show. Let me think.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay, that's perfect. Never mind. Let me think if I ever liked the match, but it felt underwhelming.
You are my brain.
30 seconds before you attack.
I don't. Why is the real question there?
Real tough guy.
I don't play favorites, and I don't listen to excuses.
So what? You never cut anyone?
Why would I do that?
So that match, the men's world tag match.
4, 2, 1.
Oh, Becky coming back and winning a belt, that pissed me off. But I guess they won it back on Monday, so it's fine. But like, I have to consume WrestleMania as its own event and not include Raw itself.
Better watch your back.
Oh, that's great. What else happened? AJ losing to Logan Paul. Fucking horrible decision. I just had to not miss that. The finish could have protected Gunther's character a bit more. It literally did. He's never been choked out before, so he panicked.
They're only given so many chances to shine.
We've got trouble.
I've never seen anyone try and put Gunther in a submission hold. I have quite literally seen I have never seen anyone try and put that man in a submission hold.
Anyone willing to help?
Long-term booking, yeah. I mean, I understand why AJ lost, realistically, in the grand scheme. But, like, actively, by what is happening in current day WWE, AJ should not have lost that whatsoever. Like, all of night one was like, oh my god, these are my favorite parts of wrestling. Like, this shit is extremely unpredictable. Like, anyone can win and, like, turn the entire world upside down.
Tremble before Bast!
And then all of night one was like, never mind. This is still wrestling at the end of the day. It's about the money, and money sells and makes the decisions. Because really, the end of night one was like, oh my god, nobody expected Seth to go over. Like, Seth was by far the least likely person in that entire match to win. If you gave me the odds on who was going to win that match between Seth, Roman, and CM Punk, it was like 65% odds CM Punk, 30% odds Roman Reigns, 5% odds Seth Rollins. So that's why I like that, because it was just unpredictable. Jay winning was predictable. That's fair. Everyone was calling for that for months now. Jacob Fatu winning was probably predictable, but there's a chance, you know. Interference is always like an interesting concept, and interference always changes how matches could possibly end.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I didn't expect Rollins to win by Heyman turn. Exactly. Like, I saw a mention of it online, but I'm like, that's just a funny take. Like, it'd be cool, but I don't think that's, like, realistic, bro. Paul Heyman doesn't really, like, pick up Paul Heyman guys that often in the first place. Oh my god, man. I got fucking Earthbound. I would have gotten both of those kills.
They can't monitor what they can't see.
I don't think Gunther as a character should be tapping out, but rather passing out. Yeah, but passing out doesn't mean he loses. Cody literally only... There's a whole match between Cody and Brock Lesnar about that exact moment. Like, if you pass out, you don't technically lose. The match keeps going. Like, granted, you could, you know, pin someone who's passed out, which is something they could do and probably should do, but that passing out doesn't mean you won. Or your opponent passing out doesn't mean you won, unless it's specifically like an I quit match or some shit. No, I think even in an I quit match, they physically have to say the words I quit, so them passing out doesn't win you that either.
Tremble before Bast!
I think that's just... Like, he literally has to tap for it to be considered a win. How you doing? I'm doing wonderful. How you doing? New house? Yep. We schmovin'. Did my spirit get canceled? It did. Okay, good. God, this is... I gotta start playing new characters, man. Oh, somebody died. I'll take it.
Are you the ruler of an intergalactic civilization?
I think we should go match by match and let's have a discussion. But I don't remember exactly the order. Oh, Jade versus Naomi was great, but I would have wanted Naomi to win. But obviously they need, you know, Jade is still building giant superstar. Oh, which brought me to a whole nother point. I have this really bad, like, I have this really disgusting taste in my mouth with, like, the fact that all the new superstars that are being signed to the organization are being given all the opportunities, and motherfuckers who have been there for ages have not really been, like, getting large opportunities. Like, the fact that Karrion Kross has to, like, put himself over when he's been on the roster for a much longer time than fucking, like, Penta, fucking Ray Phoenix, like, and, like, no disrespect to, like, Joe Hendry, but, like, how does Joe Hendry have a match on WrestleMania before Karrion Kross does? You know, like how does Rusev have a spot on the Raw after Mania, but Karrion Kross barely had anything? Like, they have all these new signings and people coming in, and then they literally just throw the fucking... They throw the entire fucking kitchen at them, bro. Jesus Christ, the lag there. Probably confused you with that. Is it better than my old house? Yeah, it's much better. A lot more spacious, less stuff in it. Easier to keep clean because it's just my shit in here. Gotta make sure that money's working. Yeah, but like that goes back to like my point of why they don't have big heels. You've brought every time they bring in a new person, that motherfucker is always a babyface. I can't remember the last person they signed from somewhere else that came in as a heel. Yo, what's up, Lucky? 6 and 2 is crazy. I'm barely paying attention. So yeah, it's like they keep signing all these people, but like, bro, even the people that come up from NXT aren't like always guaranteed good placement because of all these new signings, bro. Like, Apollo Crews still works for the WWE, and I have not seen him on television.
Are you ready to hunt?
Carmelo, I think of immediately. Yes, exactly. Like he's the best of what is possibly left over, and I hate to say that. Because like there's obviously belts that exist, and most of the people that have been brought up from NXT have gotten a belt. But there's a good chunk of people that haven't. Like Blair Davenport got brought up and then dropped. Isla Dawn just got dropped. Alba Fire got a whole re-gimmicked so they could fit her in. Like, Cameron Grimes got dropped. Odyssey Jones got dropped. Baron Corbin got dropped. Like, why bring all of these people up if there's no plans to keep them? And then even when you do bring all of them up, like, the United States belt title was so tied to LA Knight that there was nothing for Carmelo Hayes to pick up from SmackDown. All of the NXT people that have gone to SmackDown have done nothing, quote unquote. All of the people that have gone, yeah, I know Odyssey Jones was a different issue. That's not most of my point. But yes, I recognize that that's different. But what I was really getting at was like, Raw is lucky that like Lyra got the Intercontinental belt. Like Braun got the fucking Intercontinental belt. And now fucking aligning with Seth Rollins. Like, but before that, like, I wouldn't have assumed that there was any like large chance of him doing anything crazy like industry defying and like, you know, putting him in very strong placement type shit. So I'm like, yeah, if you go to SmackDown, you're basically SOL, but Raw, yeah, you got a good chance. But now they're also signing new people, so it's like, all right, well, we just picked up Jacob Fatu. Well, we got to get Jacob Fatu a belt. Oh, we just picked up Penta. Well, we got to put Penta in the fucking match for WrestleMania. Oh, we just picked up Rey Fenix, and obviously Rey Mysterio actually got injured. Like, that's a... Well, I mean, we're assuming. Is this motherfucker invisible? You think it's because of robbing on Netflix rather than cable TV? No, because SmackDown went up in time too. There's an... And I don't know if I can specifically speak to each of the brands and like their time distribution, but in my eyes, I really feel like there's enough time for everything that could be on TV. SmackDown is still technically longer than SmackDown is still technically longer than Raw right now. Like Raw borders on like 2.5-ish hours most times. Like they usually almost stick to 2, but I've seen like pretty close to a 3-hour show a couple times. So like I know it's possible for them to do. Why would you do that there? Well, I mean, I guess it was possible to die. But like, I think it's just like a weird. Like CM Punk, I get. CM Punk did his fucking time and due diligence to come back and be put back into like a main event picture. He's really just rehashing like long-term storytelling. But like, you know, it's nothing to say I have anything against the new guys. It's more to say like, bro, there are people who have been on the roster. Bro, the Motor City Machine Guns came in and got the tag titles immediately. Like, I have no disrespect against any of these people. But it took fucking like a half a year afterwards for the Street Profits to get tag belts after 4 years of not having anything. Like, to me, that's ridiculous. When SmackDown went to 3 hours, I thought we'd get the same thing as Raw 3 hours? What do you mean? God, I hate when that happens. It's gonna end. Oh. Chief Chung Ho. Damn. They turned DIY heel for MCMG? Exactly.
Still burning bright, baby.
Like, I feel like we've had a lot of heel turns, but none of those heel turns have been, like, to get a belt. It's been for, like... Well, I mean, I guess Seth is probably, like, the only one that seems, like, reasonable. But, like, all of them feel like they've been heel turns to give the baby faces more people to fight, not to give me a good heel. got me there. Do something different, got my attention. 8 figures, fucking with a rich nigga. Big picture, born in just a night with ya. Don't switch up, girl, when the night's with ya. Them diamonds gon' dance. But I know that you can. Wish there was better talent man. It's how seeing new signings, but there's people like carrying Cross who see something. That's my only point. Like, there's a lot of like hidden. I wouldn't even say hidden. I feel like it's been relatively known that Karrion Kross is like a very solid talent that's been wasted. And I think I'm just one of the people that feels like, and I think, have you seen that promo that that Karrion Kross cut on I forget whose podcast it was. But have you seen that promo? Yes. That like spoke so many fucking crazy levels to me. Not even just on the side of like, you know, not specifically just on the side. Oh yeah, the Raw recap. And it's like just not even specifically on the side of like, oh, Logan Paul is getting like some crazy placement that he doesn't deserve. It was just like wrestling in general. It's like, bro, like, I don't know what the state of wrestling is right now if all of the people that are getting the opportunities are the last, like, the new guy on the block. Bro, oh my God, I'm about to be... When was the last fucking time Finn Balor won anything? Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion, bro. Obviously, there was the tag belts, and they had a whole Judgment Day thing around that. Like, yeah, what is that, like 2 years ago now? Fuck. Before the belts split and then changed. They rebranded them for the, like, you know, for Hunter's era. The Paul Levesque era. He's been jobbing hella lately, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Someone who is quite literally more experienced than a significant part of the roster. Like, look, literally, Rusev is about to come back into this organization and do shit that Finn Balor should have been doing. Granted, different entire characters and build and how you can present each of them, but like, he's about to do shit that Finn Balor should have deserved for literally putting on probably one of the largest factions to exist in WWE in the past decade. Like, I don't understand that.
I was chosen by Bast. Let me show you why.
Like, there is no reason he should not have at least been, like, Intercontinental Champion at least once by now.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
And I recognize Damian had to cash in to get his, you know...
Your helmet guards you from psionic abilities.
Damian had to cash in to get his chance, but, like... There is really no reason
I see. You do not wish
that Finn Balor should not have gotten the same exact opportunity. But because we needed to build a guy, obviously, We needed a reasonable, credible heel, and Damian Priest was that. And see, that's the problem, right? Damian Priest was our only reasonable big heel that wins matches. And then we turned him babyface. Like, what the fuck, bro? Judgment Day and Bloodline are the only true factions recently? Yeah. All of the other factions are either, like, jokey or not serious enough for me to consider their, like, credibility really high. Is that fucking turrets that is just destroying me? And I don't consider the New Day whatsoever because they've been a faction for fucking 30 years. Dog, if I get knocked up one more fucking time, bro. Like, the Bloodline has been a dominant faction. The Judgment Day has been a dominant faction. For it to be a dominant faction and only realistically, like, well, no, I guess the women have both been. Why at 6 before the injuries happened? Injuries happened? What? What did I miss? Is Bo Dallas injured? Is that like why we haven't seen? Granted, there's not even a fucking. There's not even a faction for them to go against on SmackDown. The only faction is the Bloodline. I'm having a great time playing right now, by the way. I missed the dash. That's my fault. Pretty sure it was Bo was injured and without the talking leader. Yeah, there's nothing you can do it. Great game. They could have done what Undisputed Era did when Damian cashed in, have all gold. Oh, they were soul bonded. I was like, why did I do no damage right there?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I had to stop using Black Panther.
My cosmic might return.
Yeah, I mean, when Damian cashed in, they all had gold, except for Finn Balor. Dom was North American champion. Rhea was women's champion. No, I think Dom was North American champion earlier. That was I don't think those two things overlapped. I don't remember.
Welcome to the jungle. You are my prey.
I think I just don't understand, you know? JD and Finn were tagged before they lost it? Yeah, but JD is not, my bad. Finn is not a.
Get ready.
Yes, he was. You're right. Before they lost it to the Viking Raiders. The War Raiders, excuse me. Sorry. That's Vince era shit. My bad. Yes, but he's a fucking solos wrestler. Like, I can respect when solos people go have their sequences of doing tag shit, but like, there are people who are tag guys that end up solos, or solos that end up tag guys temporarily and go back to being solos. But like, to me, it's disrespectful when you're a tag guy. You're a solo guy who goes to being a tag guy to going back to doing nothing as a solo guy. Because I know you're capable of like solos shit, and they're just not doing anything with you. And granted, there's a lot of people that could like that specific sentence could. God, that bubble popping shit having a knockback is still the most fucking brain dead shit they've ever designed in this game. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I could say the same thing about the Miz, really though. But like, yeah, I could say the same thing about the Miz. I fuck with the Miz heavy, but he's like tenured, so like his tag run. Oh, it's so hard to place how I can talk about each of these things without making it sound like biased towards one people or one group of people versus another. Like Miz hasn't had a solo singles belt in a while either. So like my point like doubly applies to like the Miz also.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm glad I get paid to make these decisions because it's hella stressful. I agree. The problem is there's no right answer. And that's why I always bring up the part of like, there's only so many people you can put at the top. And they also have to, it's like the basketball argument, right? Like, why do we trade for De'Aaron Fox versus, you know, Zach LaVine? Why? Because fucking De'Aaron Fox, numbers wise, doesn't, you know, he doesn't make nearly as many free throws or this much money comparatively to this person on a ratio that makes sense. Like, there's always reasoning behind this so far down the business and like creative teams that it makes sense why they do it. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I would have done a better job because there's only so much to go around, bro. And that was again the Melo part. Like, Melo can't be the United States champion because LA Knight is at the top of the fucking card. But he's not at the top of the fucking card. Cody Rhodes is. But John Cena is fucking John Cena. But Cody Rhodes isn't going to lose the belt to LA Knight. But it's fucking John Cena. Okay, who's just as kind of big right now? Jacob Fatu. Okay, Jacob Fatu is a good choice. Okay, but then what happened to Solo? We were working up Solo. Okay, well, do we leave that? Like, bro, there's a fucking loop of problems with going in one direction versus another. It just feels so... Because I love Jacob Fatu. I really do. But the disrespect that is paid to Solo Sikoa right now pisses me off so much. Because that nigga carried the entire bloodline story while all of you were bitching about we want Roman back, only for him to get nothing out of all of that work he put in. He gave Roman a storyline, and then all of you just kicked him to the side. And that I fucking hate so much. Like, the internet will convince itself that something needs to be put together and that WWE should do it and not the other way around. And I hate that so much. The WWE should just do some cool shit and you appreciate it versus like the internet made it a prophecy that we were going to get rid of Solo Sikoa and pick up Jacob Fatu before that shit even became an opportunity to happen. And I hate that so much. Like, I just hate that we did not give Solo that fucking, like, real opportunity he's supposed to be getting, not was supposed to get. Like, God, it sickens me to death, bro. And that's like the carrying cross thing where it's like, bro, this nigga put in like so much work to get like kicked to the side when you guys felt like something else that would make more money popped up. I think like people are like people enjoy the Toy Story movies but don't understand the concept of why. Of like the whole point of the Toy Story movies. Like eventually the entire concept of that fucking thing was like, oh yeah, people are throwing away their toys and they're not that serious anymore. Like fuck toys. What do I need to keep a toy for? I've got video games and yada yada yada. And it's like, bruh. There's a whole different life experience you get from whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. Yes, the fast track. I don't remember what started the. Oh no. Yes, I think my problem. She's gonna put a shield up. Yeah, I fucking hate when people do this. I think the problem I have with it was that like people were Survivor Series was when it happened. It was no, because it was when he fully lost the Ulafala that like we committed to the idea of like basically getting rid of Solo, right? And that was day one, Raw on Netflix, right? Because before that, right? Okay, you can use that. That's cool. Yeah. So like on day one, basically Solo loses, and so we no longer have quote unquote Solo the tribal chief, which then Jacob Fatu has to find a way, right? But before that was happening, people were trying to get Solo the fuck out of the way for Jacob Fatu. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, bro. That does not make sense. Like, I get we like Jacob Fatu because, you know, his work on the indie. Like, I feel like the people who are on the internet want to be given, like, special, like, attention because they're on the internet and they pay attention to, like, the wrestling field of play as a whole. And I'm like, that really does not mean shit to me. Like, just because you know Jacob Fatu was on the indies does not mean we should naturally just say like, oh yeah, Jacob Fatu is more important than Solo Sikoa. Like, you would only know who Jacob Fatu is if you were watching everything outside of WWE. But like, Jacob Fatu is not significantly better all around as a wrestler than Solo Sikoa is. And I have such a hot take about that I know a lot of people who watch wrestling would probably disagree, but I'm like, bro, the character that Jacob Fatu has developed or has been given is so stupid. It's so bad.
Are you ready? My claws may be sharp, but my mind is far sharper.
Like, the depth of like Solo's actual like development as a character from the day he came in and fucking Clash at the Castle to like now, bro, like the shit I've seen, bro, Solo should be over the fucking moon from what's been happening. Fatu gimmick is the modern day Umaga? Yes. It's literally just a guy who's ready to crash out at all points of the day for no reason. And I don't find it, I found it entertaining for like the first month, but like,
3, 2, 1.
he has said nothing.
All you need to do is capture the
But I guess that's, I don't know, man. The entertainment value, I guess, and that's one of my problems. My interest is not about the entertainment value. It's about like the overall effect of the WWE and like the storyline being written. I don't give a fuck about the entertainment value. But then again, like that's why a lot of people like love, you know, LA Knight. LA Knight is pure entertainment value. He's never had a storyline, as much as I hate to say it. It's just the sheer entertainment value of being able to yap on the microphone. At what age do you think imagination and creativity peaks? Never. It's up to you to nurture that, though. At a certain point, yeah, that's a catch-22 argument. God, this game is so bad when it comes to crowd control. Yeah, when you're younger, obviously there's a natural like place how, like school naturally nurtures your creativity for you. You're in an art class, you're in a music class, like you go into home ec, whatever. There's so many different kinds of art. But like at a certain age, the world stops nurturing that for you naturally. You got to go find out how to go be creative after you've left school. Like it's on you to go find a project or something to go pick up and do that nurtures your creativity. So once you're, I'd really say like 22. I mean, 21 really is post-college, or 18 post, you know, high school, and you're into normal quote unquote adulting. It's on you at that point. How am I? I'm all right. Trying to find a new enjoyment. Trying to find enjoyment in Marvel Rivals in the year 2025. I feel like I should have gotten on fucking Overwatch today. So like the story and entertainment needs to go hand in hand instead of doing one or the other. Yes, I think we are battling both of those things actively right now. Right now, like. I think we are battling having both sides dominate the WWE versus like both of them being really good and nice things to have as a wrestler. Right now, entertainment value is purely dominant, is like straight dominating any of the storyline writing except for one fucking story, which is the damn Shield organization, like the Shield storyline. You play Hades instead? I'm not playing Hades. I beat that game a long time ago. I beat Hades like 2 years ago now, I think. I forget what this even takes me. The Shield organization, yeah. The sword. Like, oh my god, here we go with this stupid shit. Guess I wasn't there or I forgot. Yeah, I've beaten several games on stream. Only game I think I haven't beaten on stream since playing it, I think it's Elden Ring. And I'm not really in a... Well, I'm definitely in an Elden Ring mood. I just need more... I need more content because I'm a partner and I can't forsake my role as a partner to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You don't sign a contract and then just not fulfill what you're supposed to do in a contract. Love that. I'm just gonna stand over here while all these ults are going off. Yeah, entertainment value. Jay is heavyweight champion. Oh, I fully agree. I love Jey Uso. It is entertainment value. And that's why I say I think there's two opposite sides of wrestling that are trying to coexist right now without doing it correctly. I like Jey Uso as much as the next guy, but the internet does not want... The internet wants entertainment value, but does not want entertainment value at the same time. Like, you can't hate Jey Uso, but then also have wanted John Cena to win. Those two ideas are perfectly aligned with wrestling people wanting entertainment value. The entertainment value is, I love John Cena. John Cena is the greatest motherfucker on the mic, but that nigga cannot fucking wrestle. I hated every single part of that last match, bro. It was quite literally Cody running circles around John Cena. And then a couple of AAs. Like, I love John Cena, but I think the problem is that was textbook wrestling. Yes, yes, yes. Don't get me wrong. I fully understand. I fully understand why John Cena is the way he is, because he represents what the problem with wrestling is right now. And I can recognize it, but I think the average, not even the average, most wrestling viewers right now are just so fucking like blind to the fact that that's what's happening because they just want to see John Cena. Like, there are very few times where I'm like, oh, they're doing something heel and, oh, this is fun. And I think I get the point here. Like, but, you know, some people get the point and are just ignoring it. This is one of the ones where people are like, I don't think people watching this get the point. This might be one of the few times where I'm like, no, never mind. A lot of the heels right now, people didn't get it. Seth's turn makes 100% sense. Like, Seth is also part of, like, the turn which is caused by how bad the wrestling community is right now. Like, motherfuckers wanted CM Punk to be gone for 10 years, come back, and then immediately get a, like, free belt. Like, nah, bro. You should not be owed that. Like, you don't deserve that. You left when the soldiers were still on the front lines. Like, if we were talking about real war right now, bro, you'd be fucking tried for treason and like going AWOL, bro. Like, but no, this isn't war, so obviously you get to go do that and then reap the benefits when you come back. But like, nah, you don't deserve that shit. Like, but nope, CM Punk is entertainment value. He's here to make friends and not money. In the beginning, that was me with Punk. Okay, where are you now, though? Because you said in the beginning, so that clearly means your feelings around it have changed. Oh, I missed that dash. Hello, son. How are you? Sit up on my God, sit up on my God, I'll be vulnerable, so you can make money you want to.
I still have some hunt left in me.
Working, finishing up school like normal. How's your life been? Isn't it like summertime yet? Or is it not? Or is it like May? I think it's like the first week of May when the season ends. Season. When the semester ends. Still another month? Okay, got you. How's my life been? I am in a strange place in gaming. Marvel Rivals is giving me Overwatch feelings. So I got to pick up another character to not have that feeling anymore. Said I'll be vulnerable so you can break my heart if you want to. Did you guys know a new season of Overwatch came out today? They have this new mode called Stadium, and you can pick up like perks and shit that you purchase based on like how you did in the round previous. Yeah. No, CM Punk has paid his dues. I am okay with where CM Punk is now. That Hell in a Cell match last year is the best thing I've seen since I started. Like that entire feud with Drew McIntyre is the best thing I've seen in wrestling since I started watching again. Like I respect it now. But if you told me when CM Punk came back last year that they were gonna put him into the fucking like main event picture, I would have blown a fucking gasket, bro. Like, you've been more worried about the NFL draft than playing video games? Why the NFL draft? Are you getting drafted, son?
Makes decisions only for himself.
Straight out of high school? Shit, I'm trying to get like you.
30 seconds before you attack.
Yeah. Without the injury, he would have won the chamber and beat Seth for the belt. Oh my God, man. I would have been so disgusted. To be 100% honest, John Cena shouldn't have won the Elimination Chamber. I'm just going to be honest with you. He should have never won the Elimination Chamber. But John Cena, entertainment value, here to make money.
2, 1.
Team's getting better. I want to see what we decide to do. Bears? Yes, Bears. Am I right? I don't recall. We've had football conversations, but I don't remember if it was Broncos. Ooh, Broncos country. Yeah. Who's the Broncos QB now, though? I don't even know where we are in football anymore, bro. I feel like I haven't watched or like paid real attention to football since like sometime last year. Bo Nix. Okay, yeah. Yeesh. Hey, at least you moved on from Mr. Wilson. Why you bother me when you know you don't want me? Oop. Is there a way around this? I wonder. Nope, there is not. He got robbed of Rookie of the Year. Who was Rookie of the Year? Yeah, this is proof I don't pay attention to football right now.
Lesson learned. Let's try something different.
We fucking blew a bag on goddamn Kirk Cousins. Jaden Daniels? Robbed is crazy. Hold on. Robbed is insane. Jaden Daniels? Yeah, you're smoking the finest of crack, Allen. Like, what do you mean robbed? You were smoking the finest of crack. That man took the Commanders to a fucking playoff run after being potentially the worst team in the NFL on years of continuity. Like, you're bugging. I gotta. It's a regular season award? Yeah, but in order to get to the playoffs, you have to have a good regular season, brother. Like, last time I checked, you were the one that left. Boom. Oh, I thought she was gonna hit me. We made the playoffs? Yeah, making the playoffs? I feel like y'all made the playoffs with half of that season with fucking Russell Wilson, no? Thoughts on the Bills? I don't pay enough attention to the Bills. They're garbage. No, I mean, they're good, but until we're out of the Patrick Mahomes era, I think there's a couple teams that are just never going to get a chance. The Ravens included, as much as that fucking hurts my soul. That's the problem with the new signings. They need to pay their dues before elevating to high mid-card. Yes, I agree. But I would argue that, like, if if they're gonna make them pay their dues, like that's what the indies is about in the first place. You know, like it's a catch-22. You can't make people who left the indies to sign with the WWE do a whole lot of bullshit to be recognized, because like the whole point is they got here because they were recognized in the indies and they did their due diligence. Like, Bills have had the best chance for the Super Bowl and we choke against Pat every year. Yeah, I could say the same about the Ravens. That's why I said until the Mahomes era is over, bro, like there's a good subsection of like there's like a good subsection of wrestling that's just entirely wrestling. Football, there's a good subsection of the NFL that's just entirely cooked. And I don't know when that happens, but I don't know. The Chiefs just find a way every year. And find a way is like underselling it. They're a fucking good team, regardless. Oop, missed everything. Nice. Not bullshit like that, but a banger flip of a cell. Pull a Shane McMahon, yeah.
I still have some heart left in me. Will be waiting.
Here's job one. Capture this area.
Like if I told you you had to do 10 years of I don't know, it's weird. Like if I had to tell you had to do 10 years of getting paid like a soda and a fucking, oh my God, did she get an overshield doing that, or was that a different thing? If I told you had to do 10 years of getting paid a fucking soda and like $50 to get paid like $200,000, $250,000 in your like full adult life, like, would you do it? I don't know how many people are willing to do that, genuinely. There are a lot of people that are not willing to put in that work and struggle to get to that top point.
You'll need a top-notch team to
Most people quit after like 2 to 3 years because they're like, I can't fucking do it, bro. Like, it's not for me.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy.
Wind, cloud.
Be wary. No time biding. Are you ready to hunt?
I have a list, and this is completely direct comparison of an experience that I have. I have a list of streamers that I know I started before and have continued after them. People I've met in the streaming space. Where I was streaming for like 2 years, I met them. We started gaming together, started running and doing like streams and stuff together, and then they just stopped streaming entirely.
before you attack. Get ready.
Why? I don't fucking know. Everyone's got their life experiences. But, like, most people just don't make it, dude.
I'm your friendly neighbor. Anybody who has the chance can be a hero. I believe that.
The way I immediately went to turn off voice sound.
The battle starts in 5,
How does that tech work?
3, 2, 1.
I think it's a swing into an uppercut, no?
Vehicle to its destination.
I pressed the wrong button.
In times like these, we can't afford hesitation.
It pleases me to be helpful.
He's down.
Nope. NXT was the proving ground, but even there it's getting crowded. Oh my God. I'm not even going to talk about that, bro.
Put some pep in my step.
Because, bro, man, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, fucking Jordan Grace, all of them being at the top of the NXT women's division right now, and there's a fucking gang of women right now that have never even seen the light of day on NXT. Bring back ECW, yeah. Like I really think
Now I've got something to prove.
that the WWE has like an overpopulation problem right now. But there was another part of this conversation that I have to address of like, bro, people get injured all the time and you never know who you're going to need tomorrow. Tongaloa has been gone for ages, bro. JD McDonough had to leave and come back. Like,
Stay away from that onk if it starts to hover. Put some pep in my step.
like, Bronson Reed, bro.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Bronson Reed's injured and he's soaring to the moon. Yeah, but where do you fit Bronson Reed in now, bro? Where he was before? Where he was literally in a feud with Seth. You cannot toss him back into that right now.
You were a beacon of hope, Mantis.
It's done.
Now I've got something.
Where he was and the storyline they had is done, bro.
We need not fear the Ankh anymore.
Like Tongaloa, it's fine. They're gonna figure out some bloodline shit because now that he's got the belt, the tribal chief is not.
In the swing of it.
It's definitely not Solo. I have 0 kills right now, by the way, guys.
Gonna get sticky.
Dog, man, I'm getting fucking killed every fucking. Ooh. They can still have the story between him and Seth, but waiting kills the momentum. Oh yeah, for sure.
Back in the swing of things. Careful, an onk. There might be others.
Tell Khonshu to stand down, soldier.
What the fuck is that? How does what? How does that just what? I've never grabbed directly to somebody and not had the uppercut hit them. Like that is insane.
Clear the way to the world.
Get that vehicle moving again.
That put some pep in my step. Yeah. Spider sling.
Keep getting fucking earthbound every time I'm about to do something.
Fantastic!
There we go.
Against Guardian.
Gonna get sticky.
WWE's a good. It's a good place, but it's also yeah.
Get it our way. Yeah. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Nice.
Fucking earthbound. God, I forgot that. What's his name is a bad character. Unless it's anti-dive, man. This fucking game. Just making more and more shit to make dive harder.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Yeah, WWE is not a good place if you're from the WWE. WWE is a fucking horrible place to be if you're from WWE. You become Triple H till Backlash. What are you gonna do? Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. Take Io Sky out of that match. Use that to turn Bianca heel.
There's enough.
That sucks.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
If Logan is wrestling,
Behind schedule. Count on me.
that's crazy. If Logan is wrestling, actively, not like a part timer, like he said. Karrion Kross versus Logan Paul.
I'm not a
I think it'd be what, about 4 matches, maybe 5.
exception.
They're basically lining up Randy versus John Cena, but I don't know what eventually that would be, or when that eventually would be. What else is kind of lined up right now?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Let's go. There's a tree to sing.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else is not. Io just did her. No, she didn't do a defense technically.
Feeling good. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Cena Orton Backlash. No, I think the way if I really truly understand how the WWE works, I think that match is too big for a Backlash and ends up at like SummerSlam, but I don't know how fucking far we can delay that SummerSlam like time frame too. So I wouldn't say necessarily Backlash, but I don't know how many times we're going to get John Cena fully wrestling. Because if we get what I saw at WrestleMania, that man is not doing more than like 3 matches the rest of this year. And it's only going to be on pay-per-views. It'll be like Survivor Series, Backlash, like SummerSlam. Like that's it. You won't see him on anything else but like showing up on the matches to not matches, showing up on the SmackDowns and Raws to build the feud. But wrestling,
Only my neighborhood.
I see like 3 real matches left tops.
Right?
Cody's getting his run back. Randy Orton might get one, and CM Punk might get one. That's it.
Anybody who has the chance can be a hero.
So
I believe that.
I have to think of who else is around. Whoever isn't joined into this faction
All spider people are connected to a spider totem. Yeah. So I wonder if they're like
with Seth Rollins, third individual to join will then be thrown into whatever this new feud or this new faction is going to be called. My hot take is it really should be like a new what people are calling it is basically like the current day Evolution, but like if it's really like the current day Evolution, the only people really left to like get into this like group is like Dominic, who's currently in the Judgment Day, so you can't really pull him into that right now. And he just beat fucking Braun Breaker for this belt, so like why would we bring this group together with Braun Breaker?
hey, we make a pretty good team.
Um
Round and pound.
Oh, I do have the symbiote also. I didn't even realize.
Round and pound.
Damn, bro. What else? The tag belts match, the SmackDown tag belts match that should have happened would probably be on Backlash. So the Street Profits versus, I don't know who at that point. No, the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly versus DIY versus I fucking missed. MCMG. So just a fucking TLC match. I love how people were like booing the TLC match being on SmackDown, but it was like, how much space do we have? Like, how much space did we have at WrestleMania for that? Because obviously the New Day needed to get their titles. So, I mean, they could have done it on Raw, let's be honest. Who is Orton? Who's Braun supposed to be? Batista? Yes. Orton. That's why I said Dominic. Orton would have been Dominic. And then Triple H is clear. Well, at this point, what's his name?
Put some pep in my step. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Once I get you stuck, game of partners like the old days.
Fuck. At this point, I think Seth would be closer to Randy Orton. My bad. Seth would be closer to Triple H than Ric Flair. So then, yeah, we'd literally just need a Dominic equivalent. Isn't Paul Heyman? Yeah, I guess Paul. That's fair. That's a fair take. Yeah, Paul Heyman could be Ric Flair.
Put some pep in my step. Gonna get sticky. Partners like the old days.
God, Spider-Man is so much easier to use than Black Panther. What the fuck is this? Yeah. So really the only thing we would be getting is the Randy Orton equivalent of someone who they're ready to send to the moon, but like hasn't really gotten some crazy push to the moon yet. And my only answer to that, if it's not Dominic, is like Karrion Kross, who's basically in a fucking situation already. God, get the fuck away from me, dude. You're scaring me.
Tagged him with the spider tracer.
Fuck me.
I hate this part.
Isn't there a heel back here somewhere?
Round and pound.
I don't remember where they are on this map. Fuck. What's up, Shocker? It sounds like you're describing Carmelo. Yes. My only problem is that Melo is not on Raw.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make an.
I would, and they're kind of setting up the like Melo Dome Miz thing, so Melo's kind of already in that scenario. It has to be someone that's already on Raw. And I just don't know of anyone that they could, male that they can strap to the moon that isn't already a fucking huge star of some kind. As a Lord Spider-Man, I start to cry at this gameplay, then fuck off and go somewhere else. I'm learning how to play it, bro. Keep that shit to yourself.
It's now or never. Stop them.
That just tilted the fuck out of me, bro. You have no idea.
A nice deep freeze.
Nice.
Oh, you can't even mark her up there? I still have to learn the trajectory of these fucking webs, man.
Spider Slam. Go fast with the amazing Spider-Man.
He'll keep himself alive.
Oh, I hate this
Oop.
part.
A Spidey goat? I'm learning. Give me a second. This shit is so much easier than Black Panther, bro.
Back in the swing of things. Okay, let's try it.
What you call it?
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
What the fuck is that, bro? I got hoed by landing. Girl, you want to sit in this kitchen? Looking for Orton comparison on Raw. 3 names come to mind: Pete Dunne, Ludwig. Ooh, you just whoo! Pete Dunne was a pull, but that just brings me back to the fact of like they have people on the roster they're not using. Like,
Pick your hero.
fuck, dude.
Villain. I'm not judging.
What's up, Jose?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. My neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
I don't think Pete Dunne is enough to strap to the moon. I think Ludwig, yes, but I would hate to take him out of a faction to throw him into another one.
Come to New York sometime. I'll do whatever a spider can.
Da-da-dum, da-dum. Only thing with him is Pete and Tyler are going to start tagging soon. I forgot how fucking bad the men's division, the men's tag division is. Not to mention the women's tag division in an absolute shit show. Like, I think one of the things
Starts in 5.
is that, man, these divisions need, like, they have invested significant time in some parts, and some parts are significantly lacking, bro. The women's tag division is in such a horrible spot. The Raw men's tag division is in such a bad spot.
Sniper, watch your head. You got 99 problems, but a sniper ain't one. Nice.
Bro, grab onto something! What the fuck is that? So yeah, I mean, like, I can't. We're also just running under the assumption that, like, it's not just Braun
Make an exception.
and Seth. It could quite literally just stay Braun and Seth. But, you know, I'm a fan of, you know, putting big faction whole group together.
Capture the mission area.
It's like the tag teams don't know the other tag teams exist. Literally, bro.
Consider yourself back in the swing of things. Thanks, a sniper.
Hello?
Partners like the old days. Spider Fist is ready to punch. Nice.
The enemy awaits.
Yeah, you better fucking run. I missed. I keep missing the swings. Ooh.
Feeling good. Round and pound.
I remember back in 2017, the New Day and the Usos, the bar was Sheamus and Cesaro. Where is Sheamus, by the way?
Keep going.
And I think one of my, I don't want to say issues, I think like it feels like sometimes when I'm watching the WWE, there's only so much writing. There's only so much writing for, it's like they run out of like they run out of brain power and they're just like, well, I guess they'll figure it out. Like the women's divisions. Like I think about it all the time how like the women's tag division has never had a storyline. It's quite literally just, all right, who's fighting at the moment? Like it has no sense of storyline and build. It's literally just like, who needs to be important right now? Okay, Bianca and Jade. All right, let's put the belt on them. Okay, Liv just lost her belt. All right, let's put the belt on Liv. Okay, Becky came back. All right, let's put a belt on Becky. Okay, like it's passed around like a fucking baton for like figuring out what the most interesting thing to do today is. There is no writing behind that belt, bro.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
That put some pep in my step.
And again, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm a fucking god tier writer whatsoever.
Round and pound.
But sometimes there's just like this clear like neglect, it feels like.
It's up to us to help the people who can't help themselves.
30 seconds before you
I don't know, man.
get
I
ready.
love the WWE, but whoo.
Your name is Jeff? Okay, Jeff. Yeah, none of us like those. So let's go save Asgard, okay?
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
I'm not even gonna pretend I'm not watching good television. I love where the WWE is right now, but
3, 2, 1.
there are some glaring issues that don't require any like sacrifice of any of the quality that exists right now. The women's division could be better. And it's not. If you're not fucking Rhea Ripley, the fucking women's division is basically like pointless.
Hit the spot.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Fuck me.
Don't mess with the amazing
Ah!
Spider-Man!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
The mission
I'm not a
area
vengeful
is
person,
yours.
but today I'll make an exception.
Gotta clean that up.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm out of web swings? Yes. Sense to
Gonna get
Oh my god. Oh, I don't have venom anymore. Okay, this is harder now.
I'll take that fancy sword, man, magic. Thanks.
round and pound.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I see why people do this shit now where they just hang on the fucking ceiling. Bitch. I'm the fucking goat.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Another loser to punch.
Behold! Face ass. Oh, I got cooked. Nice. Gotta respect it. I wasn't even who he was aiming for, man. Fuck you.
I gotta do better this time.
I'm trying
Spider
to...
Fist is ready to punch.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Here they come to kick us out. Gonna get sticky. That puts some pep in
I
my
am not about to stay right there.
Don't mess with the amazing.
Don't mess with the...
Another epic victory. Big win.
Cause I think it's safe to say this ain't ordinary life. You know, I was just realizing Triple H doesn't know or hasn't shown he can do multiple man feuds for the world title.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Elaborate, because I feel like I agree with that statement, but I don't know why I
My
agree.
neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
There usually aren't three different people available. Now that I think about it, yeah, there usually aren't three men in the world title picture that are available. That or developing one-on-one feuds has usually been the cadence.
Come to New York sometime. I'll do whatever a spider can. Yeah.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
If you were a star, you'd be a total class act.
Thanks. Wait, what's that mean?
Plenty hot on the surface, but not exactly the brightest.
You're lucky I hate the smell of burning fur, buddy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
All right, all right. Let's warm up.
Ah, good call.
That puts some pep in my step.
Nope. Back in the day, Roman, Brock, Samoa Joe, Braun was trying to kill Roman. Joe was trying to trick. Yes, I do recall. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of. They don't really have that a lot very often.
Feeling good.
Word. God, this is so hard to figure out in real time, dude. What's up, Emma Frostman? How you doing?
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
It's hard to do when there's just literally no one else back here. Good. How about you? I'm all right.
And my step.
Trying to learn how to play some Spider-Man.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
You're welcome.
Us against the world. That ever never existed. Dark Child.
Ground and pound.
I don't know how to lead the shots with this thing yet. Getting back into Overwatch. Are you liking the new stadium stuff that they're running right now? Or that just came out, I guess is a better way to put it.
I gotta do better this time.
Separated halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Yeah. Okay. I've seen like clips of it and watched a couple streamers try and play it. It seems like a cool concept now.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
It seems like a great concept, but I hate to say this, but I'm in that like too little, too late like energy when it comes to Overwatch now.
Lifesaver.
Like I think I would enjoy Overwatch if I played it right now, but like the taste in my mouth, pause, of playing Overwatch is too bitter. Like I can't get back into it after like, if you're promised like some shit ages ago and then you get it, it's like
A little help, please.
the main feud was those four for the title. Yeah, and I will say, oh, please. We need more multi-man feuds for the belt. Yeah, but I think the reason why we don't have those is because most of the people who are in like main card status are probably preoccupied with other shit. Like, when was the last time Drew McIntyre was like free to be in a belt match?
Oh no, not Cap. Put some pep in my
Like,
step.
CM Punk has been in running feuds. Roman Reigns has been in non-belt related feuds. Like, Jesus Christ, how many frames a second am I getting? 30?
Gonna get sticky.
How many frames a second am I getting on this map right now, dude? Just coming in quickly and gonna dip soon too. That's what he said.
Now I've got something to prove.
What are we talking about? Wrestling.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Didn't do that with good timing.
Put some pep in my step.
Might buy the Overwatch Battle Pass yet? Oof. can't remember the last time I bought one of those. Well, that's one ult every time.
Round and pound.
That's the thing Travis got? Yeah, sure, bro. Holy shit.
Put some pep in my step.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Gonna get sticky. Gonna get sticky. Gonna get sticky. Hit the spot.
Let's say we don't need long-term future or anything, but they have to weave it in. So that motherfuckers are stuck like Drew. Yeah, exactly.
Gonna get sticky.
Got back into Minecraft after a long time. I've still never played Minecraft in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gonna get sticky. With the amazing spider.
God, this fucking game with all these damn healing ultimates, bro. Like, they're literally just waiting for me.
Sorry, Johnny. Just what I had to do. Gonna get sticky.
It's gonna get sticky. They added a new character. DPS, right? It has like a dash and like reload mechanic or something like that, if I remember correctly.
I gotta do better this time.
Us against the world.
Gonna get sticky.
We need you.
Got you back.
Damn, that was so much happening.
Spider Fist is ready to punch. Let's be sure those are bad. Count on me.
Damn, I'm a Spider-Man player now. No, I'm kidding. It's getting sticky. Speak with a group of friends if you like survival type games. See, there's your two problems. I don't like survival games and I don't have friends.
Down to 30 seconds.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
There's no way I didn't kill anybody in that.
The final 10 seconds.
I'll never be safe in Central Park again.
I am not a scary Spider-Man, man. There's no way. Each roster has 50. 50 is a lot of people. Well, when you think about it, I think it's really like 35 men and 15 women. But yeah, the problem is that you either forget half of them exist, and it's like the same 10 people at the top, or I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. Better than me? Hey, practice makes perfect. I'm just learning this stuff today too. This is like the first day I've really spent any time playing Spider-Man. Also, Emma Frostbane, thank you for the 1,000 likes. Yeah, each roster having 50 wrestlers is crazy because I feel like I see the same like 10 most times. But there really are 50. Like, when was the last time you saw Shayna Baszler? When was the last time you saw Zoe Stark? Lyra has had like 2 intercontinental defenses. Why the fuck has neither of them had a shot at that
I'm
belt?
your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That is like one of my running issues. It's like, bro, there are just so many like layups that are like, here you go, you could have done this, and they just haven't done it. You know? Doesn't make sense. I was telling a friend of mine, like, I literally have seen Lyra on TV actively speaking, I think twice. 2 times, possibly. Why the fuck did we get Lyra 2 belts?
Before you attack.
How did that happen? Because of Becky?
Hello. I sense great.
Ridiculous.
The collector took me from my world.
She can say she's done it though.
We will get
Tag champ and an IC champ. Of course, it was a 1-day reign kind of thing, but like,
I will cleave these dooms into 2 for what they've done.
why?
The battle starts in 5, 4.
I really think though it just means Bailey gets an intercontinental. My bad. It means Becky gets an intercontinental shot as Lyra is about to lose. Bailey intercepts the match or intervenes in the match, which then basically means Bailey versus Becky and wherever the fuck we actually do that. I thought I was behind this wall. What the fuck? I was behind the wall.
I gotta do better this time.
More transitional champs are needed.
Now's the time to hit him.
I
Spider Fist is ready.
kind of agree, but I don't at the same time.
Now we're even.
That's 3.
3 is the magic number. Gonna get sticky.
They had to have all been low HP. There's no way I did that all myself. I don't think transitional champions is really the problem. I think the problem is that like is that even when there's nothing championship related, there's just wasted like space, except for the people who are already championship material.
Now's the time to hit him.
I'll take a blade of a bullet.
They added Freya. Yeah, that's the crossbow chick.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Got it. And then stadium mode and stadium mode.
Hey, we make a pretty good team.
You know, I'm actually enjoying playing Spider-Man more than I thought I would. Will I ever play this in ranked? God, the fuck no. Like, this is not a good idea. Honestly, I'll play Black Panther in ranked because I'm, like, comfortable with saying I should probably be able to play it in ranked. But, like, Spider-Man, I'm still doing, like, no kills and, like, no damage. I'm getting, like, some fun kills off, but, like, statistically, that shit is horrible.
Now's the time to hit him.
Someone is attacking from afar.
I am ready to put on a show. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Gonna get sticky. Sniper, watch your head.
How the fuck did I end up on that wall? Fucking running out of web swings, man.
Gonna get
Ooh, it's gonna get sticky. Every time this motherfucker said that. Huh? I should have just ulted. I should have just ulted. Lower card wrestlers have no gold feud, nobody cares. But if main carders go against each other for no gold, people care. It's the entertainment value thing. I mean, yeah, we could talk around that for fucking the entirety of. We could talk around it for fucking 24 hours as to, you know, why wrestling is a byproduct of what people want to see, and it's going to stay the same way until people give the opportunity for better shit to be a part of like wrestling.
Round and pound.
So like, I mean, I get it, but
Enemy located.
Watch out! Don't mess with the amazing
I'm ready to
Spider-Man.
run a show.
Now's the time to hit him.
it's like really every time I'm.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Nope. That should be both healer ults down, but Lord knows. About the battle pass? Looks like someone's going to be playing a lot of Overwatch. Like, damn, bro. I am not good enough at Spider-Man for y'all to give that much of a fuck about me.
Now's the time to hit him.
As if being on the surface of Clintor wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, spent all your ults on Spider-Man when fucking Storm still exists.
Gonna get sticky. Hey, we make a pretty good team.
So, what brought you back to Overwatch in the first place, I guess is the real question. Or were you an Overwatch player that left when Marvel Rivals came out, and then now you're going back to it?
Look out, bad guys.
Fucking can't miss those. What the fuck is that? I left when Rivals came out, but I'm gonna play both. That's crazy. I got kicked out of a
Now I've
fucking
got something
whatever.
to prove.
If I was AAA, U10 motherfuckers to the main card, U12 go for the IC belt, and U6 go for the other belts. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, everything's not as easy as it, you know, may potentially seem.
I am ready to put on a show.
I'm just gonna stay right here. That's every ult I fucking hear in the entire fucking game right now.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Get that vehicle moving again.
When I left, Overwatch was at its worst, but I guess they're learning. Yeah, you probably left around the same time I did. God damn, that does a lot of damage now.
Better this time.
But of course, the shit that's about, you know, it's fine. Yeah, injuries change everything, you know.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. That put some pep in my step. Round and pound. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
In your way. Focus on the battle.
Round and pound. Look out, bad guys.
I've completely fucked that up. I got an uppercut off and then accidentally fucking messed up.
I'm
Injuries change everything, man. Plans always got to move on the fly. How do you feel about them pulling back the curtain so we can see the writing process? Oh my God. This was another part of the conversation I had. I fully understand. So this was, I mentioned, I had this conversation with a friend of mine, right? And I mentioned the conversation that you and I had about this like last week, right? Where I was basically like, the people who engage the most in something are the people that are also the most likely to hate it. So the people that engage in wrestling the most are also the people that hate wrestling the most. The people who play Marvel Rivals are also the people who hate Marvel Rivals the most. I left in season 14. I left in like season 8. What do you mean? 14? You didn't have a lot of time. Yeah, so the people that hate Marvel Rivals are the people that play it the most. So I completely understand why people, the biggest wrestling viewer are the people who believe in fucking kayfabe and keeping the curtain down and like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, the wrestling, let the wrestling be the wrestling, and that's all I want to know about it. So all the takes I'm going to see on the internet are going to be the people who are like, oh my God, I don't want to know anything about the show. Why is this show even a thing? It's a fucking horrible idea. Yeah. Because that's the internet. But I also exist on the opposite side of the fence, which is where I am. I understand there's the opposite side of the fence where it's like, bro, this is some cool shit to know. Like, and if you don't want to watch it, you don't fucking have to. Like, no one is putting, well, I mean, with how bad the internet is now, no one is putting this shit into your face and forcing it into your eyeballs to say, hey, here's the writing process. You need to know how. Like, bro, if you don't want to watch it, don't fucking watch it. And then don't hit the internet bitching about how we know too much now. And I didn't want to know that CM Punk originally came out and did this and this because of it. Like, just don't watch it, bro. Like, no one is forcing you to do any of that. But on the flip side, because of how the internet is, everything being content, somebody's going to post clips of this thing somewhere, so now you accidentally see it, and spoilers, all that, whatever. So I get the other side of the conversation where you see shit on accident even if you don't want to nowadays, and it fucking annoys me too. But yeah, I don't like, why are y'all on the internet bitching about it if you don't have to watch it? Like, I don't watch WWE Legends because I don't want to see the WWE like recruitment process turned into a fucking reality show. I don't want to see that shit. So I'm not going to watch it. And I completely understand that. But do I go on the internet bitching and complaining about like, oh my God, what is this WWE Legend shit? Like, no, I don't. It's just a part of the internet I don't have to go to. Like, I don't need to see, if I don't care about it, I'm not going to go watch it, bro. And I'm not going to sit here making tweets and going under every comment and post on the fucking internet saying that they shouldn't be doing this in the first place and what happened to the wrestling I used to like. Oh my God, shut the fuck up, bro. Please, bro, go touch some fucking grass. Like the number one thing that I've started telling myself is that like the people who are outside and have things to do don't say shit on the internet. Juno got a mythic skin. Does Doomfist have a mythic skin? Why the fuck would Juno get one already? She came out like 2 seasons ago. Reasons why I hate Overwatch. See, I can do it too. What was I just saying? Yeah, people who go outside and have shit to do don't spend their time like fucking hating and putting shit up on the internet, bro. We got better shit to do with our lives, bro.
Put some pep in my step.
I'm never gonna sit here and make tweets about some shit I hate. I gotta go make more money. I gotta go fucking edit some videos. Like I got shit to do, bro.
Count on me.
Like the day I have time to go do that, I need someone to tell me, like, bro, get off your phone.
Fist is ready to punch. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
That's 3.
1, 2, 3. Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Yeah, I know Doom doesn't. It was a joke. Who has one now? I think Anna got one. What were the last like couple seasons? I think the last one I got was, I don't know how many seasons back you remember. The last one I got was Junker Queens. Mythic skin from the Battle Pass.
Nice.
Since that was like the last time I played actively.
Fist is ready to punch. I got your back. Crack the whip.
Good freeze.
Clearly you needed some help. Gone. And already forgotten. You belong to me!
Reinhardt, Zenyatta makes sense. I can't hate on those. Those are good takes. Okay, I think those are like the only two I probably. Well, no, there aren't really that many I would have cared to have.
Swing of things.
Ash maybe, and I think she didn't have one.
Count on me. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Ash did get one. Oh, okay, I thought so. I pay a little bit of attention. I didn't know Widow got one.
He stuck them in their trap.
No, I think the last one. No, I didn't get it, but I thought about getting it. Was the
Nice.
was the Tracer one? That was the one I thought about getting.
Gonna get sticky. Don't mess with the amazing
Figured that was coming. I didn't know he could. I didn't know Spider-Man could be stunned out of his ultimate.
Tremble before Bast!
Your part, I suppose.
Nice.
Damn! Almost cooked that, man. So how does that work?
Gonna get sticky.
There's probably an angle to that. Blame it on alcohol. Blame it on
Anyone willing to help? I found one of
Gonna get sticky.
some uninvited guests.
Man, lying dead. I need heals.
Life
Now's the part where you thank me.
feeling good.
I remember seeing some more people saying WWE is too corporate.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
How do I feel about that statement? I agree. But like, since when has the business not been about the money? I feel like you're basically being like, oh my God, WWE's focusing too much on the money.
Gonna get
Bitch, that's what the wrestling business is. Like, it's always been about the spectacle and the money.
Down to 30 seconds.
People are turning into like, oh, this thing I loved is changing now. And I'm like, really, bro? Or are you just now like finally realizing that this is what it's always been and it's just more in your face now?
We are under seconds.
now. I've got something to prove.
Like, I just don't like takes on the internet because most of it just comes down to like, oh my God, I don't like this. And I'm like, this is kind of the way it's always been. It's just like adjusted for the modern age. And like, you couldn't adjust for the modern age. Ooh, sniper.
I hope the next version of me I meet is nicer.
That's 3. No worries. I got your back. Another.
I think it's more in the face of people. I would argue, and this is going to be another hot take, I would argue that's kind of the point of wrestling. Like, it's always been about trying to put it in your fucking face. Like, to be honest, I think the reason it's more in your face anyways is because the people behind the camera were going to find a way to do that shit anyways. Like, why would I sit here and lose the money opportunity of me telling you what the dirt sheets, quote unquote, are going to look like
Guard the galaxy.
when the internet is doing all of that shit anyways, bro? Like, I'm not looking at the Matt one live is wrestling real. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if the entire internet has already broken down, Ray Phoenix is going to appear on SmackDown on Friday before he even appears. Oh, I just found out Penta got signed. Like, if the entire internet is figuring all of that out, why the fuck would me as a business owner not make the money opportunity out of that when you guys are already ripping all of that information and putting it out for me anyways? Like, I very much imagine all of the information that I see in this Netflix TV show about the writing process was stuff that's out on the internet anyways.
But it'll get the job done.
Like, the wrestling community is already pulling all of that information out anyways and throwing it onto the internet.
God Puncher does
Like, I didn't know Rusev was debuting, but the internet did somehow already. So why would I not make a TV show that tells you, hey, Rusev, this is how Rusev was debuting. This was the process of how Rusev came in. Like the wrestling community is mad about an opportunity that was like brought about because of them.
That's what I needed. What's this? Some sort of honk?
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Got one.
That's all I'm saying. It's like most of the things that happen in the wrestling world are preempted by people's wants. Like,
Thought I was gone for good.
this is what you wanted. I'm giving it to you. You're complaining. Like, you asked for an ice cream sundae. I gave you an ice cream sundae. Now you're complaining that I didn't give you a brownie. Okay, let me find a way to give you a brownie and an ice cream sundae.
Dealt with Moon Knight's honk.
Oh, you.
What's this? Some sort of honk?
Like, and that's just a long story short of like,
Come back here.
never use Bucky. Even if it's true.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You get a web and you get a web and you get a web.
God, these shots chunk. I'm still excited for the year to come. Oh, I'm very excited.
Undefeatable!
My mission isn't over yet.
Completed half lane! Stop that!
Anyway,
Be right there.
Not so fast!
Nothing personal.
Fantastic!
That's what I needed.
Still a chance to stop them!
War's no place for a kid, Spidey. I would know.
I am Asgard's might!
All eyes over here.
Incoming! Told you to keep your paws off.
I ran into that fucking. Got to clean up some stuff in regards to talent management. I am going to say that I have never enjoyed WWE as much as I do now. So I'm not gonna. I have no complaints. Like my ratings of like 8 and like 6 are purely based on like, you know, they're purely based on what I think could have gone better. Overall WrestleMania was like a 20 out of 10.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You get a web and you get a
We
web
are
and you get a web.
undefeatable!
Once I get you stuck.
Was this year better than last year? The ending, no. The totality of it, yes.
Armed and dangerous!
Fucking rat, man. Fucking rat. Like Cody finishing the story, and ooh, that's another take. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I think Cody finishing the story was overwhelming and created a ridiculous expectation for the ending of this year's WrestleMania.
Spectre.
Like I think Cody, the Undertaker appearing, and all this other shit last year's main event
Doesn't last.
completely set people's expectations way too high for some stupid shit to happen in John Cena's match. Like people are saying the John Cena match is bad, but I think it's bad because like comparatively it doesn't hit as hard as last year's ending. Like we got John Cena winning, but like the storyline aspect of how that match finished does not hit nearly as hard as like any of what happened last year.
Much better.
We are undefeatable!
Come on, man.
What's this?
It's the grand finale!
Armed and dangerous! Again! Again!
Again!
I'm
That's what I needed.
Oh, Como hasn't changed besides character bands. Wait, what? Who hasn't changed? Who? What? What is Como? How?
Don't mess with the
I was just about to fucking scoop.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Comp. Okay. Auto generate. Or fucking auto correct. Okay, comp. Yes. Comp hasn't changed. Makes sense. Character bands is a good idea.
Give them another inch. Or a
My problem is that like I'm getting like what? Help me! Help me! Overwatch is giving me like Fortnite vibes. Like doing shit that should have been done ages ago.
we are undefeated.
But like, my bad. Doing shit that another game did. But like now I'm implementing it, so it feels like I always did it. Like, oh, we always did character bans. Like, oh, we always did XYZ. I like it, but I don't know who's good now. Yeah, you got to figure out the meta by playing. Isn't there also third person? I feel like I saw something about Overwatch in third person, and I was like, what the fuck? Are we serious? This is happening now?
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Yeah, see? That's crazy. In my entire lifetime, I would have never assumed Overwatch would have anything third person. When am I streaming next? Saturday. Possibly Thursday. But Saturday for sure. Stadium is third person? Exactly. That's crazy to me.
I've done unspeakable.
It's like,
I hope it's not too late to
gotta go. Good talking to you. Likewise. Appreciate you tuning in, Lunatic.
30 seconds.
We're not done with this wrestling convo, by the way. I still have so much more I could yap about. But yeah, Stadium being third person, crazy take.
I hope it
Don't know why you would do that. Except Marvel Rivals. I would have never assumed Overwatch would have left first person ever. Which is the exact opposite thing I could say about Fortnite. I never assumed Fortnite would do first person until they did with the whole Valorant, like, tactical thing. See you Thursday, maybe. Yeah, Saturday works too. I'll be here on Saturday for sure.
Got it?
Playing Bucky? Yeah, trying to pick up characters, man. Trying to expand on my character pool.
ready to do some damage.
They brought back loot boxes. Everything you're telling me just sounds like desperation.
Mission area is yours.
I knew we could do it.
Like, it's like you're telling me a bunch of things that like they should have done already. But like, oh, now that Marvel Rivals is here, oh my God, guys, we gotta fix it. What the fuck was that?
That's what I needed.
It's desperation, exactly. And I cannot comfortably go and like play the game now knowing that like the updates and shit are pure desperation. When I'm playing a game that has been doing this normally for a while. Ooh, that would have been a crazy shot. Do I think they should have been doing it ages ago? Yes. Do I think the game is probably good now? Yes. I'm very sure the game is great now. But like, I don't know, man.
I always come back.
I can't comfortably be like, yeah, bro. I spent all of that time being pissed off about you guys doing nothing, and a different game came out and did it, and now you guys are doing it. It's like being in a relationship, like, It's quite literally like being in a relationship with someone for like 5 years. They don't do any of what you asked. I get into a new relationship and then you start like trying to be a good person. And I'm like, nah, bro. The moment's like fucked already. I want nothing to do with you. It's like, bro, we broke up. That moment is done, bro. I can't go back. Like, what do I look like going back? I look like a fucking chump. I let you do all of this like horrible shit to me, and then I forgive you after just like a crumb.
Nothing personal.
My mom said if I did the dishes, so she knows they're washed. Hilarious. Oh, that's us.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Should be fun.
We make a good team. That's what I needed.
Dog, this gun does so much fucking damage. Why would you alter right there, bro? That is the worst place to do that.
Incoming.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
That's what I needed.
Dude. Maybe I do like Bucky. Fuck. There are more characters to play. Oh no. I am a Black Panther main no more. No, I'm kidding. That was just a funny alt, I think.
Weapons keep getting better, but it's still the person behind them that matters most.
Before you attack, get ready.
You know, I wouldn't have left you behind if...
It was a long time ago. We're both here now. Time has claimed a lot of good soldiers. I won't let it take any more.
I want to add some boss to the server. I don't know what kind. Sure, as long as they don't break anything. As long as they don't break anything and they don't spam. Go for it. At this point, anything that is in the Discord is a positive. I haven't been doing much work to do the upkeep of my community as I should. Fuck me.
Feeling better now, thanks.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
How did I fucking know that that's The thing that was gonna come back. Your community is already perfect. There's like 3 people active in it. I don't I don't want to hear that.
You thought I was gone for good?
Except Eris, she pisses me off. It's so weird that all y'all have such beef in this Discord. I've found too many running beefs in my Discord already.
That's what I needed.
3 is better than none. I have a potential argument to disagree with that, but I'm not gonna say it here and cause any potential issues. I would argue it's better to get a 75 on a test than it is to get a fucking like 13. My bad. I would argue it's better to get a 13 on a test than a 75. At least I know I failed rather than like, oh, I kind of got close. Ah, that didn't work out the way it was supposed to. I'm trying to be positive. I understand that, and I appreciate it. I am an extremely pessimistic individual, so that shit doesn't work with me. Positivity to me only goes as far as can be like relatively realistic. Like if you tell me some shit that like, oh, I'm sure you could lose 20 pounds. I'm like, all right, don't fucking lie to me. Like right now, I'm not losing 20 pounds. But like if some shit like, oh, you could be a huge, like big streamer. I'm like, oh yeah, it's possible. So I'm not going to dispute that fact. But 20 pounds? Yeah, I eat horribly. Like, let's be real here. That flarkin' hurt. Oh, I didn't have my fucking uppercut, and I just grabbed him for no reason. Got new bed sheets, nice. Man is just throwing that hook, bro. That boy throwing that hook. Mira ahí, ah no.
I was rebuilt to be a weapon, but now I'm the one who pulls the trigger.
Before you attack, get ready.
Everyone is looking at me as if they know me. It's a strange feeling.
You may have just been unthawed in your timeline, but to us, you were a trusted friend for ages.
Trying so hard to keep my dog off of it this time. I think you need to learn how to you need to start training your dog. Like commands, or I guess unless your dog is too young, then in which case, they'll get out of that with age. But yeah, bro, the stories you tell me about your dog, biting people and fucking all the problems, you got to train that dog, bro. Really? That doesn't ground him? I always thought it did. He's 1 1.6. Okay, well then yeah, it's too young. Fuck off. I'm gonna do my best. I believe in you.
Much better.
Oop. No thanks. That's gonna kill me. Spider-Man on me the whole game? Yeah. I hate that I missed that grab though.
I always come back.
Does this thing do the same amount of damage regardless? Does this not have like damage fall off? Because that shot fucking almost domed him from so far away.
That's what I needed. Armed and dangerous. Always glad to help, partner. No one stands between me and my mission.
I got a kill I wanted, so I'm okay with that. Keep going! Keep going! Cook him!
Good thing I was here.
You make me fall in love, and now I know I can't be the only one. I bet there's hearts all over the world.
That's what I needed. Playtime's over. One down.
Ooh! Bucky does so much fucking damage in each shot, bro.
You've captured more than half of
You like Jordans on Saturday.
A little help, please.
That's what I needed.
Holy, taking chunks of HP.
Armed and dangerous. Don't mess with the amazing.
What? What the fuck, bro?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Clearly, you needed some help.
That's what I needed.
Dude, Bucky is actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna hold you. And I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I just needed to pick off. I needed to pick up new characters because I like. You know what? This is gonna be something that doesn't make sense unless you've played like characters that I have mostly. But like, it feels good to have a character that has clear impact without extreme difficulty. That's why I think I'm having fun right now. I'm like, bro, Bucky is so easy to play and get kills with on people. I'm sitting here dashing 20 times through people on Black Panther and getting fucking nothing, bro.
I'm not anyone's sidekick.
I play Bucky and it takes like 3 shots and you can kill somebody halfway across the screen. Like, Human Torch is kind of easier, but like it's
I'm the brightest in the sky.
yeah.
I'm not anyone's
That's just a long way of putting
What I
it.
do is best. The battlefield may change, but the war
Like I like I like Black Panther, and I think like most days I'll probably start with like a lot of Black Panther gameplay just to see if I can like keep getting better at it. But then the second I get like I start getting like rolled or bored of it, I'm like, all right, let me go play fucking Human Torch or Bucky or some shit. Like,
I trust that your new prosthetic is functioning well.
I genuinely never. I was so against playing Human or Winter Soldier. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still am. I need a better skin for this for me to like really feel like I like it.
Until then, I guess a vibranium super weapon will have to do.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
Oh, I gain HP off that? Okay. Well, I guess it is an ability that uses the arm, so.
And let the White Queen show you how it's done.
Need some help.
And I think I picked up Winter Soldier because I assumed that like.
Much better.
What the hell? Oh, because I assumed that what's his face? Oh no, this definitely has a damage fall off. I assume that like Blade will be some sort of similar play style. Two pages of your Marvel Rivals Battle Pass left. I'm on page 2. We are the exact opposite. I'm on page 2. I just claimed the cap skin. Ew.
Not so fast.
Ah, that reload was in a good spot. Crumble Cookies overrated? I would agree. I like it because I don't have a cap skin, yeah.
You thought I was gone for good.
It's the grand finale.
I'm not gonna lie, I need some you know, slightly better skins on my characters that I actually use.
I don't have to be center stage.
This is fun.
You thought I was gone for good.
Wish I could show you how many skins I own. I haven't even started really buying any for characters outside of Black Panther. I have bought 0 outside of Black Panther, and then the rest is just Battle Pass skins. Big stream, what's up, Martin? 1738, what is this?
Much better.
I am so bad at this. I don't know what it is about Mr. Incredible, but I've never seen a team that plays Mr. Incredible, Mr. Fantastic, lose. Like, that character looks so broken to me now, and I don't know what it is. I have to figure out what happened that just makes him so good now. I know he got buffed, but like, it is ridiculous what I see when I see people playing it.
Come back here. Good thing I was here.
I'm just gonna get out of this circle real quick. It's gonna come straight to me and her back here. No. Okay.
That's what I needed.
Did they kill her? No. Okay.
Nothing personal.
Oh, that's a good ult.
Much better.
What in the absolute fuck just murdered me like that? I was fucking max HP and then I was just dead. Two kills, nice. So he's struggling with the campus. I had to stop him. I was rolling through the ground because I had to find him.
Not so fast.
Oh man, I hate playing against Mr. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna do the other thing I was doing earlier because this is boring now. What's my lucky number? 4.
Put some pep in my step. Feel the wrath of the goddess!
What the hell? Must have just been too far for it to work.
I am ready to put on a show.
48, 17, and 14. 72 and 14. Aren't you supposed to technically only have one lucky number? I gotta just fire there again.
Gonna get sticky. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Gonna get sticky. Once I get you stuck. Nice.
Who's that I'm using? Spider-Man. Oh, I guess, yeah. It's pretty obvious after you get hit with 100 webs. Ooh, excuse me. Skin messed you up? Yeah, Battle Pass skin. That's kind of why I started using Spider-Man. One is the loneliness in the universe. Yeah, but, you know, it's lonely at the top.
We've got the King's Kitty statue. Let's roll. Gonna get sticky. Feel the wrath of the goddess.
What? C9. And at the bottom too? No, it's not lonely at the bottom. There's a lot of niggas down there. No, it is, but nobody usually is at the, well, it's fine, never mind. Damn, GG Dolan, I was not familiar with your game. Holy shit. Play fantastic. Oh, if there's, I was against using Bucky before, but if there's one character I know I am never going to use, it is for sure Mr. Fantastic. I forgot Hank and Tank won. You'll win? True. But it's not about winning. It's about having fun. Who the fuck has fun if you're not winning? Let's be honest here. Video games are not about having fun. They're about winning.
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
Is it? I don't even know what the hell you just said, Bucky. It sounded super philosophical.
Just like the first time we went after Hydra.
I hope it goes better than that.
Whatever happens,
Is that must be a recolor of the base skin?
Let's save the
No, that's not the base skin. That's one of the ones you have to buy, but it's a fire skin.
The battle
So do you always gain the? You do. You do. For 2025, I thought Coachella was a grand event, but it's not all that. Why? What happened this year that made you change your opinion?
This nightmare has so little
I need this voices.
Invaders from the deep.
What have we here? A sniper? War's not over, Steve. You can't get much better.
capture now.
Octopus down. Stick around. You're up.
I fucked up. That is the last person you want to grab. A bunch of rich people and influencers camping out to go see some concerts. Oh, that's what it's always been. Okay, I guess you just learned what Coachella is about this year. It's been like that since the well, I guess influencer wasn't a thing in the 2000s, but it's been like that for a decade now. Slowly but surely getting Emma. Lord, where are you now?
Much better.
Damn, that motherfucker just kept boxing. He said, fuck damage. Does he get HP back when he...
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
That was so weird. I was like, does he get more fucking HP when he hits people now? Like, what the hell was that?
I am ready to put on a show.
These squids reek of desperation anymore.
Ain't nobody talking about the damage, pretending like it's all.
I am ready to put on a show.
God, this game is a fucking experience, man.
Namor's got evil squids now. Seriously? That takes care of Namor. That's what I needed.
This is very much a Spider-Man type of... Well, he's also running the more, so I guess it's not. I need a DPS to get Lord. Mr. Fantastic. As long as I stay in the fucking... God, this is so boring.
I always come back.
Oh, I hate no more matches, dude. How long have I been on? Oh, 3 hours? Wow, that's relatively long.
I'm not. What I do is best done alone.
She said, take your time. What's the rush? Want to start buying vinyl even though I don't have a record player? I feel like that doesn't make sense, but, you know, go off.
I'm not anyone's sidekick.
Dog on my mind. I feel like I heard this already. She said, take your time. Oh, it's the Chris Brown version. I'd rather lie than to lose you, girl.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I own a skin for almost every character. Damn.
Do is capture the missionary.
I know that because the battle passes haven't gone through every character yet. So how?
This fight got a lot more personal.
I don't think Scarlet. No, Scarlet Witch has one. Swamp Izzo.
Octopus down.
Money? Yes, the thing I do not have. I understand. This is such a fucking horrible spot for that ult.
No mercy. Again. Again. Always glad to help.
I'm also broke. I mean, if this is the only video game you're spending money on, then it kind of evens out.
Much better.
I can't remember the last video game I spent money on.
Your powers are mine. Here they come. Stick around. You're up. Octopus down.
Fortnite hasn't added anything good, and Apex is nothing good. Valid. That was a little
Keep going.
aesthetics. Why would you buy finals for aesthetics? That doesn't make sense. There are so many other things you could buy for aesthetics that are also usable. Next season battle pass for Fortnite for free. Who do you know? I don't know if it's just the comb I'm playing into, but I suddenly hate Bucky. Yeah, how are you getting the next season? How are you getting the next battle pass for free? How did that shot not come out?
Go back to whatever sea cave you crawled out of. And I thought Hydra had too many tentacles.
God, this is so boring. Switching to Spider-Man's not the answer.
Your powers are mine.
They've almost got it.
Squid monsters. Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, that's the stuff.
The fact that I flipped out of that, but then it canceled my flip.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, the crew pack. Okay, makes sense. That's what I thought you meant, but still.
It's the grand finale.
Sayonara, sucker! Because they got suction cups.
Can I backflip in real life? No, I can't.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Squid monster. Oh, sweet moves, right?
Control lost.
God. I want to learn how. YouTube University. There's a way to learn how to do everything.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I like you, but I'm too cute. Chemistry in me, I'm
The
too
right heroes can
cute.
make all the difference.
You were lost until me. Yeah, acting like a bride to me. Behind closed doors, Simon, things you're not advising me.
Have I watched My Hero Academia Vigilante yet? No, but I've read it, and so I know the ending already.
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Be your best self.
Don't take this the wrong way, Mark. If you need help, emotionally, try Dr. Leonard Sampson. He's a good friend.
Doc Sampson. Read his file. Is he gonna help me like how he did you? Is he gonna pull Khonshu out?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Took me years to control this form.
Am I winning this one? No. There's no way. There's no way. I'm getting cooked. Well, that was the kill that I could have had that I clearly missed. Undead Unluck? I heard that's a good show. I've never read it though.
You thought I was gone for good.
I'm almost at peak boredom.
Confidence is super long.
That's on me for missing that. Mostly because I keep missing. Play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I've heard of it. Never played it though. I don't think I've ever played like a horror genre game.
On your toes. Here they come.
It's my favorite new gen. Would you consider that a new gen? I mean, I guess you would automatically.
Only thing really worth chasing is a dream. Messy starting getting trendy, gotta keep it clean. You know I keep.
You thought I was gone for good.
Keep getting richer.
All weapons formed against me, gotta chill.
Dog, how have I missed so many? Damn, do I really like team shooters that much? Like, holy fucking.
Incoming! Not so fast! Supernova! You're up!
Oof, man, I'm such a single player gamer nowadays. It's so bad. I think the ending was rushed, but other than that, it was perfect.
Good.
Fair enough.
I like the cold. You stopped them in their tracks. They hit
I didn't even realize they were playing the fucking.
it. Time to stop them.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I didn't realize they were playing the fucking Spider-Man Venom team up. The most fucking annoying thing in this entire game.
Been knocked down before.
God, every time I remember how this game is fucking teammate or team up driven. It makes me want to throw up.
Much better.
We are undefeatable.
You have a great idea. You want me to hit you up on Discord. I don't know if that's how that's supposed to work.
Our next victims. We are in this together.
My mission isn't over yet.
Don't break my heart. I'm falling apart already.
Supernova! Not so fast!
Oh my god, these matches have been so fucking bad right now.
My mission isn't over yet.
I was misled by the fact that I had a good match.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Yeah, I'm out of here after this one. I'm bored out of my fucking mind right now, dude.
I always come back.
Don't give them another inch. Better zap that vehicle. Be strong together. Well, you can't.
Yeah, I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I'm gonna leave and go play Elden Ring. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. See you next time. Deuces.